I thought moving into a nursing home would be the beginning of comfort, of ease, of peace. But let me tell you something I wish someone had told me. It was the beginning of a rude awakening. Hi, I'm Margaret. I'm 81 years young. I still bake cookies from scratch. I wear my hair in rollers, and I never miss my Friday bingo. But I made one big mistake recently. I moved into a nursing home. And today, I want to share with you 6 brutally honest truths no one talks about. Not the brochures, not the staff, not even your well-meaning kids. If you're a senior thinking about it, or a family member considering it for your loved one, stop. Watch this video till the end, because this decision could make or break your golden years. And I'm not just here to complain. I'll give you real solutions, too. Before we dive in, tell me, have you or someone you love ever lived in a nursing home? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to hear your story. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you believe seniors deserve the truth. Now, let's begin with the first hard truth. Hard truth number 1. You lose your freedom, even in the little things. You know what they don't tell you about nursing homes? You can't even choose what time you want to eat. At first, I thought, okay, so dinner's at 5:30. That's fine. But then I asked for a snack at 7:15 p.m. The nurse gave me a look like I'd asked for caviar in a Walmart. Oh no, Miss Margaret, kitchen's closed. Excuse me? I used to eat leftover meatloaf at 10 p.m. while watching reruns of Murder, she wrote. Now I can't even get a peanut butter cracker? And it's not just food. Want to go for a walk outside? You need permission. Want to sleep until 10? Nope. The morning meds cart rolls in at 8:30 sharp. Want to skip bingo and just read a book in peace? They send a staffer to check if you're okay. I didn't feel free. I felt managed. Interactive moment. Have you ever felt like you were being treated like a child just because you're older? / and tell me in the comments. Let's vent together. Now don't get me wrong. Structure is good. But when every minute of your day is scheduled by someone else, you start to feel like a robot, not a person. If you're nodding along, hit that like button so more folks see this. Now, on to the second truth. And this one stings. Hard truth number 2. Loneliness is worse than you think. They told me I'd have instant community, that I'd make new friends quickly. And I did meet people, lots of them. But you know what nobody mentioned? How lonely it can feel to be surrounded by people who barely remember their own names. Some residents are sharp as a tack, don't get me wrong. But many they're not. They're dealing with dementia, depression, or just sheer exhaustion. I tried making friends. I sat next to Doris at lunch every day for a week. On day 7, she asked me if I was new. Again, don't get me wrong, I smiled, I answered kindly. But it hurt, because I missed real connection. I missed my best friend Helen, who passed. I missed my daughter popping in unannounced just to bring me cookies. I missed me. Nursing homes try. They plan game nights, crafts, church services. But there's a difference between being entertained and being seen. Have you ever been in a crowded place and still felt completely alone? Type yes in the comments if you know that feeling. And hey, if you're still watching, maybe you're feeling that loneliness too. Let's break it together. Hit that subscribe button so we can keep each other company every week. Ready for hard truth number 3? Let's go there. It's about money, and it's ugly. Hard truth number 3. It drains your finances faster than you expect. Let me ask you something. How long would your savings last if you were spending $7,000 a month? Because that's what I paid for a semi-private room in a mid-range facility. And that's not even counting the extras. Laundry service, $50 a month. Cable TV, $30 a month. Wheelchair maintenance. Oh yes, $100 a pop. Need someone to help you get dressed in the morning? That's an added fee. Need help to the bathroom more than twice a day? Another fee. Want to keep your cat with you? That's a monthly pet deposit. I didn't even bring Mittens. She's with my granddaughter now. In just 9 months, I went through what I thought would last me years. I had to sell my car, then dip into my life insurance savings. It's like the place had a vacuum cleaner for my wallet. Are you financially prepared for this? Be honest. Drop a nope or yes in the comments. There's no shame here. And let's not forget, Medicare doesn't cover long-term stays. Most people don't realize that until it's too late. Medicaid? You have to basically be broke to qualify. And family support? My daughter helps, but she's got her own kids to raise. She's not made of money either. Nursing homes are a business. Don't let the care signs fool you. They'll smile while they send you the bill. So before you or your loved one signs anything, sit down and ask, can we really afford this? Next up, hard truth number 4. And it's something you feel in your bones, literally. Hard truth number 4. Your health can decline faster inside. When I moved into the nursing home, I thought I'd get healthier. Regular meals, medication on time, trained nurses. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. My joints started to stiffen within weeks. I wasn't walking as much. My daily stroll around the block replaced with slow shuffles to the dining hall. I used to stretch every morning with a yoga DVD. But the exercise program here was just chair aerobics twice a week. I felt like a plant on a windowsill, alive, but barely thriving. And don't get me started on infections. Once one person gets a cold, the whole floor catches it. One woman got pneumonia, and by the next week, 4 more had it. Honest question for you. Have you ever caught something in a hospital or care facility? Right? Yes, if you've been there. Not to mention the mental decline. When you're not mentally stimulated, when no one challenges you, engages you, or asks your opinion, your brain slows down. I used to do crossword puzzles every day, but now I forget where I left my reading glasses. I feel foggier, slower. They say it's part of aging, but I say the environment matters a lot. So if you're considering a nursing home, ask, will this place help me grow or just help me coast? Coming up next, a hard truth that might break your heart, especially if you love your family. Hard truth number 5. Family visits often fade away. I still remember the day I moved in. My daughter, Karen, was crying. My grandson made me a handmade card. Everyone promised they'd visit all the time, and for a while they did. Every Sunday, like clockwork, Karen would bring flowers. My granddaughter would show me her TikToks. We'd laugh, we'd hug, we'd talk about nothing and everything. But then, Sundays got busy. My grandson had football. Karen had errands. I'll come next week, Mom, she said. Then, next week became next month. I get it. Life moves fast. People have jobs, kids, responsibilities. I don't blame them. But the silence? It's loud. There were weeks where the only people I talked to were the nurses doing their rounds. They were kind, but I wasn't their mom, their grandma. You know what I missed the most? Being wanted, not just being checked on. Interactive moment. If you're watching this and you're lucky enough to still have your parents or grandparents, when was the last time you called them just to chat? And if you're a senior like me, tell me, have your visits slowed down too? Type yes if that's true for you. Now don't get me wrong. I know my family loves me. I know they mean well. But life has a way of moving on. And when you're in a nursing home, it feels like you're standing still while the world speeds up without you. And that leads us to the 6th and maybe the hardest truth of them all. Hard truth number 6. You start to feel forgotten, like you don't matter anymore. You know what scares me more than death? Becoming invisible. That's what feels like inside a nursing home sometimes. Like the world has labeled you as done. The staff doesn't always ask what you want. They assume what you need. The outside world forgets your name. Birthdays get missed. Grandkids stop calling. Friends pass away. And you're left wondering, did I really live a full life just to fade out like this? I'm not saying every nursing home is bad. I've seen some wonderful staff and some residents thrive. But too often, the system treats us like boxes to be managed, not souls to be cherished. And let me tell you something. We still matter. We still have stories to tell, jokes to crack, recipes to share, wisdom to pass down. If you're watching this, whether you're 60 or 96, I want you to remember, you are not a burden. You are a blessing. Final reflection question. What's one thing you wish people understood about aging? Type it in the comments. Let's make this a conversation. So now you've heard the 6 hard truths. 1. You lose your freedom. 2. Loneliness is real. 3. It drains your finances. 4. Your health can decline. 5. Family visits fade. 6. You start to feel forgotten. But here's the good news. You can take control. If you're considering a nursing home, ask the hard questions. If you're already in one, speak up. Advocate for yourself. If you're a family member, visit more, call more, love louder. And if you're feeling alone, you're not. You have us. Right here. Hit that like button if you found this video helpful. Subscribe so we can keep talking about the things that matter. And share this with someone you love. They need to hear it. Until next time, I'm Margaret, still baking cookies, still raising my voice, and still believing that our best days aren't behind us. They're just different. Stay strong. Stay sassy. And remember, you matter.